Okay, so I tried to make this video yesterday and I ended up getting interrupted, but I can make it today since there's nobody here, and I'll be able to show you guys what I wanted to show you. So what we have here is a A2 Darter drone. This is one of the quad rotor UASs, and what we're going to do is we're going to connect to it. Now, show you real quick, in my inventory I should have a UAV terminal, in parentheses NATO. This one will let you control the NATO drone. That's what we're going to use. All NATO pieces today. So just go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pop squat. Take a knee real quick. Use your mouse wheel. Scroll through and open up the UAV terminal. Once you do that, hit the drop down box and it's going to show you your darter. Now on the right hand side of the screen you see you have two cameras. You've got the control driver, which is basically the view you see if you're the driver driving this thing from one place on the map to someplace else. The one at the bottom is the control gunner view. This control gunner view gives you control of the IR laser for marking targets. Now, if you were calling in laser guided artillery, or you're working in conjunction with another player who is using laser guided munitions, you can use this darter to paint your target with a laser so that that aircraft has an opportunity to acquire the laser for the munition to lock onto and ride that into the target. So what I want to show you today is how you can control the different characteristics of the darter from within the UAV terminal. So right now we're connected to Alpha 1-2. I want to send Alpha 1-2 over here to 2322. So what I'm going to do is hold down the shift button and then I'm going to left click. Now there's a line from the darter to that point on the map. So if you right click on that point on the map, and as you can see on the other side he's taken off, I can change his type, which is the type of waypoint. I can change his behavior, which is fire or hold fire, but this thing doesn't have weapons so it won't fire. Or I can change its altitude. In this case I'm going to change the altitude to 20 meters and I'm going to have him come down, and you can see he's descending in altitude right now. Also, let's suppose you want to take him back up. You can do the same thing here. You can have him go up to 200 meters and he'll increase his altitude. He'll bounce up to 200 meters. You also see he's slowed down. It's rising in altitude. He's holding his position right now, and once he gets closer to the altitude that you subscribe, he's going to travel to the end of that waypoint. Now also, as he's rising, I'm going to click on this gunner camera to show you something else. So he's on his way up to 200 meters. Click on the gunner camera, right click on your mouse, that puts you into the camera view. So now he's moving again. You see this little village over here? You hold your cursor over that village and then you hit the plus sign on the number pad, zooms in for you. You hit it one more time, zooms into 8.7 times magnitude. So you hit the minus button, bounces you back out to 2.5. Hit it again, takes you out to 0.5 times magnitude. Now if you hit the N button, that takes you into night vision. Hit it again, that takes you into your white hot thermal. Or hit it one more time and that takes you into black hot. Now if you're running a mission and you want to use this to your advantage, you can keep him at a higher altitude and zoom in, or keep him offset from your objective area. Be able to zoom in using any of the different vision modes and see what's happening in the area that you're looking in. And as you can see right now, there's nothing happening in this village right here. And I know why, but it's no big deal because we're just using this as a teaching tool right now. So we're going to bounce all the way back out to 0.5. We're going to spin the gun cam around. We're going to look in the direction of where we just came from, right down here. So I'm going to find myself over here. I'm going to zoom in with the plus button. Look, There I am. Zoom in one more time, and I'm just kneeling down next to the flight line. Bunch of guys wandering around, running their patrol route, and me looking at the UAV monitor. So that's that. And like I said, good rule of thumb: keep your UAVs offset or at a higher altitude from the objective area that you're looking at. You don't want them to get shot down. These things are affected by weather, so if it's cloudy out, which it is in the scenario at the moment, if it's cloudy out, it means it's going to be windy. So you're going to end up running into cloud cover, which is going to obscure your view, or you're going to end up running into extreme winds at higher altitudes. And it's going to keep this little tiny quad rotor from being able to maneuver properly, and it will also keep you from being able to see what it is you're trying to see down on the ground clearly. But like I said, these things come in handy. Those are the different ways that you can control this thing. You want to get out of it, use your scroll wheel to go to release UAV controls, select it, come back over to here to where I am. I'm going to give him a waypoint right there. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to tell him to land, and at some point he should come back to this area. So I'm going to also change his altitude and have him copy ground at 20 meters, and we're just going to watch the UAV come back. And as you can see on the left hand side of the screen in that window, he is descending. His speed is a constant 20 kilometers per hour. He's coming down. He's going to end up landing right near me, hopefully on this helo pad. And then he should be shutting off his engines. And there you go, he's on the ground. On the ground. Now we'll take UAV control and we will scroll through again, and you can see his engine is off. Auto hover, that's on, but we're not using it. Engine's off, so it doesn't matter. We're going to release UAV controls right now, and we're done. So we're going to come back over here into the UAV terminal, click that, and we're done with that. Hit the M button and it takes you back out to the main screen, and that's it. That's how that works.